All right, recording. Hey guys, this is our first call of January 2018. So glad you all could make it. I want to go over just a few things. We will go like just some housekeeping stuff. And then I want to tell you about a new, I'm not sure that it's a new idea, but it's a new idea for us. And then also talk a little bit about 80-Day Obsession, because the meal plan just came available on BOD. And so I've been looking at that. I've seen a couple of examples. I wanted to show you one of those, and then we'll kind of talk about it, because like I am looking at it and I'm like, how in the world do I figure this out? So, okay, so number one, I want to start with, oh shoot, hold on. I cannot minimize when you're recording. Dang it. Okay, so I'm just going to say it. All right, so I want to recognize our top 10 coaches for the Bling team as soon as I got to pull it up. All right, so number one. Number two is Kate Neal. She is in Cincinnati. Number three is Audra Miller. Number four, Angie Bailey. I have this all on my screen so I don't mess up. Number five is JJ McLean. Number six, Blake Moore May. Number seven is Rita Klingelhofer. I missed it. There we go. Number eight is Heather Barber. Number nine, Helen Seek. And number 10 is Christine Neal. Now I have to find where you guys are. All right, there you are. Okay. So awesome job. How I figured that out was by personal volume, PV. So that means your own orders and also customer orders. And that's through the whole year. And there were some that were super duper close. So then the rank kind of called that. So if you were tied for PV, then the rank called who was the next like top. So very awesome. I know some of you were on it last year, and then we have some new faces. So I hope a lot of you move over and we have more new faces next year. So very, very exciting. Okay, so I was gonna say that the 80-Day Obsession meal plan is supposed to drop tomorrow, but surprise, it's on there now. So you can take a look at that on BOD. It's under program materials. Okay, the resistance loops. So they are on back order right now. Even if you get the package and everything, they're supposed to ship out on January 11th. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they still get them in time for the 15th start. But we kind of knew this was going to happen. I mean, for 21 Day Fix, everything sold out. So that's why, I was really trying to, and I'm sure you were too, trying to tell people like, this stuff is going to go quickly, get in early. So the people who are kind of dragging their feet, and I have a few, what I've been telling them is that it's January 11th. That's when the resistance loops are going to ship out. I would do it now rather than wait a day or two, because that back order date can just keep being pushed back. So make sure you check with your people that are interested but haven't pulled the plug yet, and tell them that the resistance loops are back ordered. If they order them now, hopefully they'll get them in time, but we don't know if that back order date's going to be pushed back. So that's January 11th. They're supposed to ship out. If you haven't got the email to be in Autumn's test group yet and you ordered your package, let me know, because I know Heidi didn't get her email. I just did a quick little email to Coach Relations, and they sent her over her email. Okay, so if you didn't get yours, let me know. I can do that for you. And then Autumn is going to start posting on January 10th. So that is Wednesday, I think. She's going to start posting and talking and everything on the 10th, because she wants us to be able to look at the meal plan and kind of try to figure it out ourselves. And then the 10th, that's when she's going to dig in, so we kind of have a background of what the meal plan looks like. And you can actually see that on the Super Saturday video. If you weren't at Super Saturday, or like me, I was getting ready to go on stage, so I couldn't even listen to what the video was saying because I was so nervous. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to watch it because it's on YouTube. So check out that Super Saturday video. On that video, they explained the location of the Success Club trip for 2019. and it is a cruise to the Bahamas and to Labadee, Haiti. And I've been to Labadee, Haiti, and it, at first you're like, I don't know about that. It's like the most beautiful place ever. So, and I was also on the Success Club cruise a couple years ago. I would absolutely try to do that. To get invited to the Success Club trip, surprise, you have to hit Success Club. So, let's see. Tomorrow, I think the elite coaches are invited. The next day, it is premier coaches and anyone who hit Success Club all 12 months last year, they're invited. And then kind of the dates move back and back. So if you don't get invited first, I would still get on the way, or hold on. So if you get invited, but then there's a wait list, go ahead and get on that wait list. You don't have to put a deposit down, I don't believe, for the wait list. But the more you hit Success Club, the more you're going to move up that wait list. Okay, so even if you hit Success Club 2, that bumps you up a little bit. So if there's someone who hit 3 and you hit 4, then you go above them. Okay, so get on the wait list. If you get an invitation, I would 100% go after it. Beachbody knows how to put on a party. For Success Club trips, my kids always go with me. It's kind of like it's kind of cool to see them like, wow, mom did this for us type of thing, So your kids don't have to go. Or you can go by yourself. You can bring a friend. You can, whatever you want to do. So I would highly suggest get on that wait list or get on that ship. And you can go to anchorsaway2019.com to look at all that stuff. There's an FAQ, there's photos, all the good stuff. So anchorsaway2019.com. So the more Success Club points you earn, that's how you earn dollars to get your trip paid for. In January, so say you hit Success Club 5, you're going to get dollars towards Success Club 10. So everything doubles. Does that make sense? So if you hit Success Club 10, you're going to get dollars towards Success Club 20. Okay, and I think it's like $5 to $10 per, I don't know. Look at the FAQ, it's all there. But that's only in January, though, that you can get double dollars. Every other month this year is just normal dollars. All right. Ooh, Summit. There's a Summit special. If you don't have your ticket to Summit yet, starting tomorrow, so January 8th through the 31st, they're doing a special promotional Summit ticket. It's $145, and Summit is in Indy. If you're local, you can just shoot right up there. So it's $145 special. It's not refundable and it's not transferable. So if you buy it, like, be in it. Today, if you get a Summit ticket, it's $175. This is only for today. It's $175, but you can still transfer it and get a refund and everything on that one. But starting tomorrow, it's cheaper, but you can't get a refund. Now, after January 31st, the price goes up, and I don't know if it's transferable or not, but look up the FAQ for the Summit ticket. Let me take a drink. Okay, Coach Basics starts tomorrow. If you have a coach that wants to do Coach Basics, that starts tomorrow. I'm going to run it. I'm actually running it off the new, what's it called? 30-day thing. The first 30, that's what it's called. So I'm running it off the first 30. We're going to try something new. New year, might as well try something new. Starting that tomorrow. Check out that Facebook group. It should be in the Bling Team page. All right. Make sure that's all the... how cool is this job that we're on a business call and I have my cactus PJs on? This is a pretty cool job, right? Okay, yeah, and Blake does too. We all have our pajama pants on. All right. Okay, so at Super Saturday, we did this thing called Road to Summit, where you kind of write down your goals and what you want to do by Summit, which is in June or July? June? Yeah, Okay, I see. Okay, so I should know that, but I didn't. So write down the goals, the things that you want to have happen by summit. So that's what I did, and I wanted to share what I wrote with you. It's actually on my board over here. So I want our team to get back to 5-star. We are at 2-star right now. We've been at 2-star, probably 4 or 5 months, which is really good. But I want our team to get back to 5-star, and I want to my second CBC, which is my second business center, I want to get that to 1-star. So that means we need to get 5 diamonds in the first business center. And we have those 5 diamonds. We have 5 lifetime diamonds. We don't have 5 actual diamonds right now, but then we need to get 1 diamond in the second business center. And then also, and this is just my personal one, is to be obsessed with 80-day obsession every day. So when I think like 80 days, oh my gosh, like that makes me sweat and think like, how am I going to do this? And I do it every day anyway, right? But something in my head says 80 days, no way. But if I say, okay, Monday, I'm going to be obsessed about doing this the way it's supposed to be done. And then I'll be done with it. On Tuesday, I'm going to do it again. I'm not going to think okay, I got this many days to go. So that's one of my goals. End of year goals for our team. I would love for us to be an 8-star team. So that means we need 2 to 3 new diamonds, just because some of our diamonds right now are shaky. So 2 to 3 new diamonds would get us to 8-star. And then 2-star in the second business center. So we need 2 diamonds there. So a total of 4 to 5 diamonds this year. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, okay. And then just to get all the inactive coaches, when I say inactive, I actually mean like the people who maybe are discount coaches, but they're not necessarily focusing on their health anymore. So that's one of my goals, is to get those people that were focusing on their health, even with a discount, and now they're not so much. So I want to get those people back working on themselves. And then obviously I want to get our rank back so we can keep moving forward. Oh, one more thing is I'm going to have a meal plan party on Tuesday at 6 p.m. via Zoom. So just like this, I'm going to do that with my challenge group, and all of you guys are invited. Because like I said, I looked at this meal plan and I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's no way. I know that I have a really hard time with meal planning and meal prepping and all that stuff and figuring out, what I should eat, when I should eat, And this is pretty detailed. And so if I'm going to have trouble with it, probably other people are too. So I thought I'm just going to have a Zoom and everybody can come and they can ask questions. We can help each other figure that out. So meal planning party Tuesday, this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Hopefully people can come to that because I couldn't do it any later. So, but if you want to join that meal planning party for 80-day obsession, let me know. All right, are we ready? That's a lot of talking there. I promise this is water. It really is. You can check it. Okay, so what I want to tell you about is I have been following this Facebook group for a while, and it's called the Diamond Strong Project. And I've been following it forever, but I never knew like really what they were talking about. And then I saw this thing on YouTube. I was looking for another video, and I found this Diamond Strong Project video. And it's a super simple formula that I think will help all of us build our volume, which will build our commission and build our rank, and everything will move up on this super simple formula. So what it is you help your coaches. So you do yourself, you try to get to 500 personal volume per week. So normally in our team page, I put our the top 500 PV here, and then 250 here, and then 100 here. So my goal is to help everybody to get to 500 PV. And so how you do that is you stop being, a success club machine. And it's totally against everything that I've been taught and everything that I have taught. about, hitting Success Club constantly. Instead, you're focusing on the volume, and you're focusing on getting your customer or your client the best results possible. So that means 500 PV. Yeah, I mean, if you do challenge packs, we know that that's the best for our customers because it gives them the fitness, the nutrition, the support. It gives them everything they need for the best results. But what if they're not ready for that? We want to meet them where they are. So let's say that, somebody really wants to do this, but they just can't afford $170 right now. So we'll give them options. We're not going to say no way or no thank you. We're going to give them options on how to help them. And then we are going to give them the best experience ever, even if it means giving them a little bit of extra time to where they trust us and they want to invest more into themselves. Okay. So 500 PV could, yes, look like could look like 3 challenge packs. I wonder if I can share my screen really quick. This might make more sense. I think this is it. Okay, can you see the challenge pack details? Okay, so what this may look like, let me move my face so I can see it better. Okay, so let's just do the top one, the annual bod and Shakeology. So this is 140 PV. So if you get 3 of those, right? 1, 2, 3, almost 3. So you get 3 challenge packs, that's almost 500, and then maybe someone purchases just bod. There you go, 500 PV. Did I say per week? I did say per week. Let me think about this. So it really should be like 5 to 6 new customers per month. But okay, yeah. So 5 to 6 new customers per month, that's going to give you 500. That's around 5 to 6 new customers per month. We really want to do 500 PV per week though. So again, that seems like maybe crazy at first, but if you do these 3 challenge packs, you're going to have that residual. So they're going to move over to the next month. You're going to get PV again. You're going to get commission again. And so then that 500 per week gets a little bit easier to hit. Okay. So 5 to 6 new customers per month. Again, we don't want to be Success Club machines, like only focusing on the points. We really want to focus on the people. And sometimes that is like way easier said than done. Let's see if I can stop this. Oh. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Sometimes that's easier said than done because especially if we get to the end of the month, like, we need those points. And then that gets to be a struggle. But also if we get to the end of the month and need those points, then we start to look desperate and we get desperate. And then we stop giving our customers and our clients the best experience. So number 1, we want to give them the best possible experience ever. Okay. And then eventually we're going to work on that 500 PV. And along with that, you want to, so if you bring on a coach, you want to help that coach earn 500 PV, but also add 2 coaches to them. So we're going to do this thing called the Emerald Tribe. So we just want a whole bunch of emeralds plus that 500 PV. If we get a whole bunch of emeralds plus 500 PV, and then these 2 coaches get 2 emeralds plus 500 PV, our volume is going to just like go through the roof. And also we're working with 2 people. Well, I guess we're going to be working with more than that, but we're putting our focus on our customers and our challengers rather than Success Club points. Does that make sense? So, I mean, you can unmute yourself if you need to. So when I watched this video, I didn't understand it at all. I had Michael watch it and then he started breaking it down for me. Like, yes, this is exactly what you need to be doing because he's the smart guy. I'm just like the have fun person. But he said, yes, you need to get a new coach, help them get to Emerald. They make 500 PV, then they help their 2 coaches make 500 PV. And then so it just Here's me, I branched down. Here's this person, they branched down. So it just keeps going to emerald, emerald, 500, 500, 500. And then the volume's going to go through the roof. And then we're going to be making a lot more money like we used to make. If you've been around a while, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So let's see. So again, we're not necessarily looking for Success Club points, but they're going to come because that is the best option for our customers. Okay. So on that little graphic I do every week, so typically around 500 PV, we have, 1 to 3 people up to 500 PV. We used to have more than that. My goal is to get everybody from 100 to move up to 250, all the 250 people to move up to 500. So we're just going to build our volume and then build on our coaches too. So I want to do a little like step 1, step 2, step 3, because that's what I needed Michael to tell me to do. Like, this is too much. I don't know what any of this means. So step 1, you get to 500 PV. So whatever that looks like for you. Challenge packs, BOD memberships, Shakeology HD, Performance Line, whatever that looks like for you and the best option for your customer, you're going to get to 500 PV. So step 2. You're going to recruit 2 new coaches. So whether you're diamond or coach or doesn't matter what rank you are, you're going to recruit 2 new coaches and you're going to help them get to 500 PV. And if you're newer, again, you're like, no way. And this is okay. Like, this is a goal. This is something that our whole team's going to work on. Okay. So it's okay. And then when those 2 new coaches hit 500 PV, they're going to recruit 2 more new coaches and they're going to help them. So it's just like 500, 2 new coaches, 500, 2 new coaches. Does that make sense? Okay, you all are like this. I'm going to share the video so you guys can watch it too. It may make a lot more sense to you. But our main focus, again, so putting the 500 and the emeralds and all the numbers away, our main focus really is giving our challengers the best experience ever. This is the very first meal planning party I've ever done, but I was putting myself in that spot. So I'm putting myself in the challenger spot, thinking, what is my issue in challenge groups? Every month it is meal planning. I know what I'm kind of supposed to do, but I don't do it, right? So I'm putting myself in there thinking, okay, they're going to need help with meal planning because if I don't know how to do it, then they're not going to do it because I haven't taught them that. So I'm going to do this meal planning party. That's something new I'm giving them. Something new I'm also doing is, so like with what's it called? MyFitnessPal, I think. I have one girl who she said, can I send you my food every single day? So if they want to do that, I'm going to do that for them for free because I can just look at it and, really it's just extra accountability. I'm going to add prizes back into my challenge groups because I kind of got away from that. I forgot about this, but I wanted to do like a pre-group call, which I guess is kind of my meal planning party. But I may do like there's maybe like day 40 of 80-Day Obsession. We do kind of a mid-program call and just check in and see how everybody's doing. Just more things that I can help them get the best success because they are your billboards and you are your billboard. So if you're having success, people's going to see that and they're going to be like, I want to do what she's doing. Or if your challenger is having super success and someone walks up to them like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And maybe they haven't become a coach yet, that maybe they either want to become a coach or they're going to send them to you. Okay. So the walking billboards is the biggest thing ever, being a product of the product. Okay, so I want to, 10 minutes. Okay, we got this. So I want to show you a meal, let's see. a meal plan from Plan D. So has anyone looked at the 80-Day Obsession meal plan yet? Like I just saw it. So, okay. So on the round table, it's like can you see this meal plan? It's a bunch of colors, lines. They are starting to share their meal plans from the test group, okay? So this is Brittany Leggett. She had an amazing transformation. Shoot, our faces moved again. Trying to move our faces so I can see it better. And she was on Plan D. So I don't know if it goes up to Plan E or not. I need to look back at that. But it tells you exactly how many containers you get and all that with your plans. So she was on Plan D. And gosh, you can't see it very well. I don't know if I can expand. That's not it. Okay, I guess I can't expand it. Shoot. But so she has this gray box right here. So this whole thing is her workout block. So what is called a workout block is where you have a meal, you have energize, so this is her workout, she does recover, and then I think you have another meal. So this whole thing is the workout block, okay? Up here, it's so timed. So she wakes up at 6. It's so hard to see. Then she has Shakeology for her first meal at 8 o'clock. And then at 11 o'clock, she starts her workout block. So she has a meal here. She has Energize here. She does her workout with Hydrate. She does Recover. She has another meal at 2:45. And then at 4:45, she has another meal. 7:45, she has another meal. And then goes to bed. So on this meal plan, I'll find another one. There's even, it tells you what time to go to bed. Like that's how crazy it is. So Stephanie Chico, she put together just some pictures of her meal plans, which I thought was helpful. So she had a Chipotle bowl. I mean, obviously not from Chipotle. She made it, well, it kind of looks like it was, but I think she made it herself. Yeah, Audra's like, yeah, I think it is. I think it is. So here's her red, her yellow, okay. This is salmon spinach. You can see all that. I'm not sure that I would eat that, but somebody may. Toast, egg, spinach, almond butter, coconut. So this whole album is just like pictures of her food. Oh, and that's Brittany's again. But what's this girl's name? Stephanie Chico. I think she was in C. Oh, I lost it. Hold on. You're scrolling Facebook with me. Okay, yeah. So Stephanie was in C. Now hers isn't showing. Can you see this one? Yeah. Okay. Hers isn't showing up all the way, but she has her timing down here. So wakes up at 7 and 8 a.m. She'll have her first meal. At 9, she drinks Energize. 9:30 workout. 10:45 drink, recover. You know, she's gonna have another meal at 12, another meal at 2, another meal at 5, another meal at 7:30. It's a ton of food, but that's also Plan C. Okay. So I know that I'm in Plan A. I have not seen yet. They haven't shared any Plan A's, but this whole thread right here, I'm going to keep these examples so that I can share with you. So are you like right now? Unmute. Okay. Do you have questions on anything? So what I did for 80-Day Obsession is I just printed some of the pages I thought would be important to me, like the workout block examples, because there's a morning workout block, a midday, and a nighttime, depending on when you work out. There's one without the performance line, so if you're not using that, and you should be, there's that part. That's the same thing. There's a meal plan example. Well, but you guys can see all this because it's all on Beachbody On Demand. But like I said, it's not the easiest thing to follow. It's going to take a little bit of time. So if you want to join that 6 p.m. Tuesday Zoom that we're going to meal plan together, I plan to have my meal plan complete so that I can share it. And I may even make a few other meal plans. What I saw on that thread is a lot of people ate just the same thing because it was easiest to do that. Just eating the same thing, like Monday at 5 o'clock, I had that same thing on Wednesday and Friday at 5 o'clock. You don't have to do that, but it does make your life a little bit simpler. Where's my mouse? Okay. Is your mind blown? Do you have questions? I don't know that I can answer them, but hold on. Audra, I'm going to just unmute you if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, what were you saying?
No, I said in some ways I like it because it tells you exactly what to eat when. There's like no guessing the categories.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like structure.
I do too.
Sorry, I'm Monica.
I do too. I really like that, but I think it's going to freak some people out.
Yeah.
Like if they
but
think,
then it feels like you don't have to you don't have to overthink it too much. It's like, just eat this.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to eat. Yeah.
So the biggest thing is just going to figure out what you want to eat really.
Yeah.
It's already, timed for you. But so like I started making my meal plan and then I thought, well, I'm going to do this with Michael. So is he going to want to work out at night? Are we going to work out separate? Like I started getting these like stupid what if things instead of just writing down what I'm going to eat, so I think that's what a lot of people are going to get stuck on.
Yeah.
Like, what if this happens? What if this happens? Well, just do your best.
Yeah.
Well, it takes me back to when I first started 21 Day Fix, where that's what I do with I just did my containers and I was just like, I am eating a red, a blue, and a green. And like, I didn't think about making it complicated. I just wrote kept it very simple because I think it's, you think about, I want a whole meal. It's like, no, just what fits in a blue container, what fits in a yellow container, and what fits in a green container. And because it is overwhelming if we try and think of like a complex meal like lasagna. Well, how does that work? Don't eat lasagna at first. Just don't do lasagna. Like, do these things first. You want to mix them up and layer them, that's fine. But like, that's how I did it when I first did 21 Day Fix because it was overwhelming then, when we did 21 Day Fix. It's just like, just keep it simple meals. And then after you get the hang of it, then you can start to make it a little more complicated. And, and I love the fact that Bobby's going to be putting recipes on Fixate. So that'll make that easier too. So,
yeah. And that's what Fixate is for, those complicated recipes.
Yeah.
And I still do that. Like red, I'm going to have turkey and I'm going to have grapes.
Yes.
I'm going to have, and I'm not going to put them together. And it's not going to look pretty, but I'm going to be on my meal plan.
Yeah. And I tell a lot of my challengers, I'm like, pick 2 things you want to eat for breakfast and pick 2 things you like to eat for lunch. And until you get used to that, don't overcomplicate it, like Angie was saying.
Yeah. Blake, are you unmuting?
Yes, I am. I have literally started printing out the approved foods, even if they get the book.
Mm-hmm.
I will print out the approved foods for the containers and hand it to my customers with a highlighter and say, highlight what you actually are going to eat on these lists.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a really good suggestion.
Staple this in a notebook and then start writing down what you had for breakfast, what you had for lunch. That is, again, hitting, that what really blew my mind when I started was it was 80% nutrition and 20% working out. So that's where, again, like Angie and Audra, it's just keeping it simple. I'm like, there's no shame in a rotisserie chicken.
No,
so scrambled eggs, and I'm like, stop with the egg whites. Like, I had a lot of people like, I'm eating 3 egg whites. No, you need 8 egg whites. Like, just eat 2 freaking scrambled eggs and some spinach and call it a breakfast. Like, so that's helped me with my clients, is just having them highlight, and it changes. It changed for me. I did not like sweet potatoes in the beginning. So now I can't get enough of them.
Yeah.
So